For me, glass is very meditative and methodical. It also can be fast-paced and perplexing as well. I love just being kind of in the heat. You're sweating and you're just putting your heart and soul into a piece. When I'm in the studio, often, probably 90% of the time, I work alone. It's just so many different elements that can impact how you make something. I love material. I love that it's forever learning. It's like a dance with fire for me. I think it's taken me a while to feel like I'm an artist just because I did come from that corporate background and I never really had any artistic endeavors that I ever did growing up, really. For me, at first, it was, you're working with this amazing material that you can sculpt into whatever you want to create. So that in itself is definitely artistic. But to feel artistic personally, I feel like I needed to come up with a different way to use the material, something that somebody hasn't done before. So I think trying to find myself as an artist it's been, like I said, since 2011 that I've been working with the material, and I'm still trying to figure that out today. So my newest passion is pickleball. Gets me out of the shop, gets me active. And so I don't know if you've ever seen pickleball.
Oh, I've played.
Oh, good.
I played.
We're friends. So this is the pickleball made out of glass. Basically just make a ball, hand drill, 40 holes because the outdoor balls have 40 holes. Then I have to bring this back up to temperature, pick it up, put it onto whatever I'm creating, and then basically give it a flame polish because every time you've drilled these holes, there's, little marks. This is kind of a ball that I'm starting to drill, so it probably takes me about 2 hours or so to drill.
Now, have you ever had, which I'm sure that you have, when you're like almost done a piece and then you drop it?
Oh yes, that's called the floor model. It happens. You can't get attached to it. They say you need to make a piece like 100 times before you're good at it. So I got to make 100 cups before my cups are decent. And I truly believe that. So that's like one thing I love about glass is like you're forever learning. It's just like so many different elements that can impact how you make something. So there's lots of interesting new techniques and developments and things that people are doing that definitely weren't done in the olden days, but being able to share my creations is awesome. And when somebody comes and they look at it and they're like, oh my God, that's so beautiful, and they want something like that to use, it feels good. It feels nice that somebody appreciates what you're creating. The funny thing about, that they're all swirled a little different is I try to make them not be that way. Like I do, like that is something that sometimes you got to remind yourself, you're not a machine. And if I can just get one person to try glass blowing, then I'm happy. Even though I've taught thousands, but just one more person. You got to try it, it's fun.